All right, so awesome. Thank you so much. Our next TED Talker is going into the field of the arts to talk about the importance of art education in school. So please welcome Brianna to the stage. From what I understand, Brianna's got a little tickle in her throat today. She's going to speak extra loud. That means you need to turn up your ears as high as they go so that you can hear everything she's saying. All right? Brianna, whenever you are ready, take it away.
Art is magic for kids. With art, kids are able to do anything they want. Art lets you use your creativity by drawing, painting, sculpting, and even putting random pieces together. Anyone can do art whenever they want. But is art just about scribbling on a piece of paper? No. Art paints the way kids dress. Parents have found that kids who are struggling at school are doing art projects to help them focus more. Kids use creativity so they can create an image that lets them build up their education. Art is a great solution for struggling kids. It makes them relax and it is helpful for their education. It is a great resource for kids that are struggling and need help at school. Art has been a great solution for struggling kids. For instance, on a website called PBS Parents, it said that we should convince teachers that creative artworks help make thinking more clear to others. Art also helps kids get better memory and lead to success at school. On another link on PBS Parents, it said that kids who are doing art are winning awards for science and math programs. Kids are also happy to go to school because now they can do art projects during art classes. These are some of the major ways to how art helps kids who are struggling and their education. Art also helps people with stress because it makes them relax. In an article about art helping stressed people by Anna William, it said that the body movements you use to draw helps create relaxation. For example, when you draw, your face is fully concentrated on your work. This leads into a solution where people draw or do art so their stress gets calm and their eyes and hands start to make relaxation. Art also helps stressed people relax. To prove my point, Sarah Stacy is a girl who lives in Morocco in Africa. I interviewed Sarah about her connections to art. Sarah said that she never enjoyed school very much. She sometimes didn't want to go to school because she couldn't focus a lot. But Sarah soon found herself in love with art. Sarah joined an art class at school and she learned about artists and started to enjoy this class. From that day onwards, Sarah basically went to school for art. She liked to be creative and she got to express herself through art. And she was able to talk about her life from it. Sarah got calm and her stress started to lower. She did art during art class and she did it during lunch. Sarah's sister was always loud and talking about her feelings, but Sarah was always quiet. When Sarah did art, she was able to talk about her life and her own feelings. She even painted memories of her grandma, but she never liked to talk about her grandmother before that. Sarah was able to go and focus on her classes a little more, besides math and gym classes. Sarah does her art when it's just her and music is on. When Sarah does art, it softens her mood and she feels rest for the rest of the day. Sarah really enjoys being artistic and she learned a lot from her experiences with art. Kids are able to express themselves through art. They will lose stress and focus on their education more. With art, kids can be creative and focus on their studies at the same time. Doing art is a fun way to express yourself. So from now on, adults should give kids art projects to paint their stress away and focus on education more. Everyone can lose stress and be more successful when they do art. We don't have to be old or young, because with art, everyone can make a change for children. This is a picture that Sarah drew of her self-portrait. This is a mushroom painting that Sarah did to rest her mood. Here is a sign of a girl who wanted to make a cloth blog about art. She said that art matters, and that's what I agree. Thank you.
Awesome job, Brianna. Thank you so much. We're going to open up. We have some time. So if you have questions for Brianna, I want you to ask them right now and see if she, you guys can kind of have a conversation about her topic.
Are there any specific types of art that help relax you more than others?
Well, I like to just sketch on a piece of paper, but I guess different people like different types of art. So, George?
I have two. My first one is, do you know the girl you interviewed, Sarah?
Yeah, she was my teacher's friend, so I Skyped her and I learned about her connection.
Okay, then that answers my second.
What was your second question, George?
How did you get contact with Sarah?
Any other questions for Brianna? Brianna, I was just wondering how you were inspired to start researching and writing about art education.
Well, in my old school, I didn't really like art, but then in class, we always did crafts, and I enjoyed those crafts, and then I went home, and I went on Google and searched how to draw. So when we were talking about TED, I kind of remembered the past and kind of wanted to write about my passion.
You kind of tell you're passionate about something when you go and research it on your own. Sounds like you went on your own home and you just Googled it and figured it out on your own. So I can definitely tell that you're very passionate. All right, one more round of applause for Brianna. You have a feedback form right now. You can finish writing on it. You can write Brianna's name on it as well. And then let's kind of pass them forward and over to Brianna so that she can get your feedback. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We have a couple minutes, so you can kind of sit tight for a second while we get our transition going here. Brianna, why don't you take your iPad? How about whoever's next, why don't you come plug yourself in now?
Jonathan, you Skype Justin.
All right.
What did he say to you?
Yeah.
I called him.
Where did you
How do you know his phone number? Did you check last year all you did? No, I did not. No, I did not. Jonathan. Jonathan. What? Yeah? Yes, you did. Oh, yeah, I remember. Jonathan. You actually did things. Jonathan, how you play with your cat? It was a home run. No, it wasn't. I remember. You don't have I have. Ow, my arm. Sam smiled like one time. What is it? We also need what is it? Yeah, my 4 seconds. Well, 9 5 9 2.
Oh, there we go.
And my
Oh, why Jonathan, who's in the red? He hates